my name is Siranta Salufi Morin and my magic number is 67876. So my part is our background proposal. Art can bring tremendously to your health and contribute to overall happiness and mental health well-being. Adults and children both benefits from art's health advantage, which include stress relief. Art and mental health can be linked in a good way. Artistic pursuits like sculpting, painting, and drawing have been shown to reduce stress and enhance mental serenity. It's given a calming distraction by taking your attention away from your daily routine. When you're doing art, your brain goes into state flow and your trouble fade away as you concentrate on the detail of your work. One of the reasons why art is employed as a therapy for PTSD is because of the mental benefits it provided. The art also helps at a community level. As we age, we might face isolation through a loss of social such as friends, family, and workplaces, as well as other limitations such as decreasing physical health. Through getting involved in arts program, people in later life can rebuild their social connection and extend existing support in the community. Getting in touch with others helps in alleviating loneliness and isolation. This is also true for care home, where arts activities can help increase social interaction between residents and staff, which can improve mood and well-being. These following proposals outline an art program that focuses on the resident mental health and aim to brighten them up at Rumah Sri Kenanga in Kuching, Sarawak. That's all from me. Thank you.
There are many communities who experience mental health problems during the COVID-19 pandemic, and the residents of Rumah Sri Kenangan Kuching also experienced the same situation during the COVID-19 pandemic. Feeling of sadness and loneliness affect their mental health problem and led to depression. Depression is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. Malaysians are also suffering from depression disease. It is a disease that affects the body, feelings, and mind. It can cause physical symptoms, deterioration in work, and increase the risk of suicide. Nearly 500,000 people in the country suffer from depression, based on statistics from the National Health and Morbidity Survey, conducted in 2019. Based on statistics, 23% or 538,000 out of 2.4 million senior citizens in Malaysia suffer from emptiness syndrome, which is a feeling of loneliness and sadness due to living alone and being away from children. The condition makes them susceptible to various diseases, including depression. These are the causes of depression among the elderly. The first one is the genetic factors that cause the predisposition to this disease are inherited. Self-stress and the environment that cause emotional disturbances such as death, events in life that cause emotional disturbances, lack of support and communication, especially support from the child, and have chronic diseases such as cancer, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Although the word depression is familiar in our society, but only a few people really understand this group in detail. In Malaysia, it is difficult for our society to get information regarding those who suffer from depression. They desperately need moral support, especially from the community, especially from their close acquaintances. These depressed people usually find it difficult to get care services and support from the community. Rumah Sri Kenangan was established to provide care and protection to the elderly to ensure their well-being and quality of life. The criteria for admission to Rumah Sri Kenangan are as follows. First one is poor and aged 60 years and above. not suffering from infectious diseases, have no family or guardians, do not have a permanent residence, and able to take care of themselves. The services provided are guidance and counseling, care and protection, education, religious or moral education, recreation and medicine and healthcare. The elderly needs a lot of facilities to get through their lives. The programs we run are related to mental health. The services provided are to meet elderly with special needs in 5 areas of development: physical development, cognitive, communication, society and emotional development, and adaptation through various therapies or services. The program is also filled with fun activities to entertain the resident. In addition, we will paint murals and decorate the room to brighten up the environment at Rumah Sri Kenangan. It can be a therapy to the elderly there because a clean environment can give them a peace of mind.
Today, I would like to present our goal and objective for this proposal. As we know, population mental health was markedly during pandemic. From March 2020 onward, prevalence of anxiety and depression increased due to intensified COVID death and strict confinement measures. It can be difficult and heart-wrenching to see loved ones struggling with symptom illness because every individual is different and situation. So, here is a few goals and objectives. The aim of this program is to protect the resident of Sri Kenanga from all range of mental condition. Apart from that, the activity can also help the resident to feel less pressure and make them feel more appreciated through this art program. This art program is held to help the resident live in a positive environment. With the activity organized through this program, it can lift up the resident mood that has been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. One of the aims of this program is to encourage the staff and residents in Sri Kenanga to form close friendship among each other. This art program will require participation from both the resident and the staff member of Sri Kenanga, thus this will encourage more interaction between the two parties. This visually help to form a close friendship among them. Aside from that, this program is held to build an attitude of openness to each other among the residents of Sri Kenanga. COVID-19 pandemic has forced the residents to lock down themselves into their own house, preventing any kind of social interaction in real life. With this program being held of post-COVID-19 pandemic, it can be helped to rebuild the torn social relationship among the residents. Thirdly, this program aims to make memories through art among residents in Sri Kenanga. As mentioned earlier, since COVID-19 pandemic took place, social activity has been stopped for a while, and then no real social interaction between the residents. This program can surely carve the memory into the residents when they take part in this program. Lastly, this program helps the residents to share sweet memories and experience the fun and freedom of creating art through the program.
Next is the short summary about this project. There are many communities who experience mental health during this pandemic, and the residents of the Rumah Sri Kenanga Kuching also experience the same situation during COVID-19 pandemic. This is because there is no entertainment or something that can make them happy because of the constraint that cause us to have to stay at home and comply with SOP. In addition, older people also are more affected by the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, no visitors are allowed to the Rumah Sri Kenanga during this pandemic. This makes the residents of Rumah Sri Kenanga Kuching feel sad and they feel Loneliness. We said feeling sadness and loneliness can cause and affect their mental health problem. They will suffer from depression, and although the resident is quite quite many, and they do not know how to comfort each other because they all experience the same thing. Moreover, a total of the resident is under age 60 and above. They will also think about their past, and that cause them to be pensive and sad. That's why this program should be carried out to help the resident of Rumah Sri Kenanga Kuching. The program also focus on the cheering and entertaining the resident of Rumah Sri Kenanga Kuching, because we also already know all the resident is those who are not have a family and home. So during this pandemic, because of they are lonely, they will think about their past, which is so painful and sad.
The budget has been given to carry out this project is 5,000 ringgit. The expenditure cost for this project, which has been used, is 4652.25, and the remaining balance is 346.75. This budget has a balance because the items for this project are purchased at a store that has a reasonable price. Moreover, we also use recycled materials such as newspapers as a base to prevent paint from staining the floor. The total material cost is 1952.25. Next, the total publicity cost is 100 ringgit, and transportation cost is 300 ringgit. The refreshment cost is 310 ringgit. And the last one is appreciation cost is 1990.00. So total project cost is 4652.25. Factors that motivate collaborators to support or accept this project budget because it does not exceed the total budget that has been provided, and it also makes sense.